What's up, everyone? I'm the Classic Rocker, and tonight we are back with some more Fortnite. Chapter 7. Let's go ahead and hop into a match of Ranked Reload. Season 2, obviously. And I haven't even been playing the real Season 2. I've been playing all Reload mainly just because I've been trying to get all this stuff worked out. So I am going to try my best to get the explanation of how to use minimum and maximum thresholds refined. And so you're going to hear me kind of like go through these things over the next couple of days until I get all of it worked out. Because one of the hardest things that I've had to do with all of this is realize that I can't make this go faster than it's going to. I have tried so many times to speed this up and, you know, pick a lane and just run with it. But every time I do, I come back to I still don't understand everything like I want to. And I have to keep exploring and keep experimenting so that I can understand what it is that I'm actually trying to do with my movement. And so with this concept that I'm working with max thresholds right now that I've figured out how to really adjust the thresholds and I know what they feel like now better than ever, now I can really try and zone in on the movement that I have been dreaming of all this time. Because what I really want to do with this is I want it to point and click, okay? Meaning that as fast as I can get to my spot, I want it to just flip, freeze frame, and then hold, okay? And so I'm trying to master that ability to move like that through understanding my thresholds. Yo, what's going on, Careless? How you been, man? It's been a minute. Hope you've had an excellent day, bro. We are working through an explanation of minimum and maximum thresholds over this next few days because I was supposed to come up with an episode 4 for Into the Gyroverse, and whatever I came up with, I could not release it because it's too complicated of a subject to just try to hurry up and put out there. So what I'm going to try and do is just come up with a way to explain this stuff live on stream and then capture that footage, edit it once a week so that it kind of fits the flow of what I normally do anyways, because I tried to make the first 3 videos of Into the Gyroverse more traditional style, and honestly I don't really like the format that much because that's not how my brain thinks, and it felt like I was moving it in a direction that was not me. And so I'm gonna try to make Into the Gyroverse episodes now a weekly recap of my streams where I have all of the lessons that I am trying to get out there done during my streams, and then I take the best clips of the best explanations of those things and then put them in the episode. So that's what I'm going to try to work on every night now. And the first thing we're talking about here is minimum and maximum thresholds. Because what I figured out with how to use them is that if you're movement feels like it's too sluggish in your initial movement, it's because your minimum threshold is too high. If your movement feels too shaky and too wiggly, it means that your minimum threshold is too low. So, okay, let's test this here. Oh, come on. No way! 0% aim assist. Let's go. That's the power of Gyro. Incredible. So what I did to try and get that movement like that before stream is I adjusted my minimum threshold higher because it felt like it was too loose. So I went from 740 to 750 on the minimum threshold. I'm still at 59 on the max threshold, trying to play more like the Japanese pros with my flips. But man, that was great, great movement. This is an example of what can happen when you learn how to set your minimum and maximum thresholds right. Because what happened is I was on 740 and 59 for the last few days, and it just felt too loose. I got several good clips out of it, but I couldn't maintain like complete control of it. But I widened it out at 750, and that's my first kill with my first match on doing this a new way that I've never done it before. So that's really crazy that it worked that well the first time out. So I have to try and focus on what I did there, but let's just use this waypoint marker here as the target, right? What I've done is as soon as I get the crosshair on the target, because my threshold is at 750, it feels like it is locked in place. So you see how I'm just kind of shaking the screen a little bit, and you may not be able to actually see it on the controller itself on the screen, but I've got it set to where like I have to shake it pretty hard for it to move. So it's pretty locked in, right? But it's not like I have to move it real hard to get it to move. Because like once I start to move it, it'll move, right? But like when I'm just like kind of just moving the stick a little bit and just making small adjustments, it's like it's locked into place, okay? And so this is going to be a form of what I call gyro lock, because it is locking the gyro into position to where my stick is forced into that tiny window that it's stationary in right here. So the gyro is only in the window of my crosshair right now. Oh, what? I didn't see where he was at. Come on, man. Okay, I should have waited until I knew where he was at. Okay, that was my mistake. I was trying to hurry it up. I didn't need to hurry. I could have just sat right there. All right, so let me get some heals and then I'll explain what I'm trying to do here. Okay, we got everything here except for shield, so that's good. No, let's go like this. Let's go like this. this. Just need to find some shield. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so now that we got shield, let me see if I can explain what I'm trying to do here with this. Okay, so you see my crosshair here. Okay, so what I've done is I've locked the gyro into that tiny window so that when my stick moves, it's locked in that window and it doesn't get out of it. That is what is happening when you set your minimum threshold that high, is your gyro locking your stick so that it feels super tight like aim assist. And so as you are playing as if you are on aim assist, if it feels like it's too loose, crank the minimum threshold up, and don't be afraid to go all the way, you know, until you understand what it's doing. Because sometimes you have to put things to the extreme so that you can go, oh, okay, this is what is actually happening here with the adjustment that I just made. You know, it's taken me 4 years to understand how to actually do this, right, with my thresholds. Because I thought I had an understanding before, but my basic understanding of it, which is correct, but it wasn't the full picture, okay? My basic understanding of it was that I was able to adjust my swing by... Oh, he's trying to get healed up. My basic understanding of it before was that I was adjusting my swing I almost clutched out of that, man. Okay. My basic understanding of it before was I was able to adjust my swing, but I didn't understand exactly how I needed to adjust it to get the movement that I wanted. So that's the difference, is that now that I know what it is actually doing with my minimum and maximum thresholds in terms of how it feels with my movement, I am able to adjust this now to customize it and fit what I really need. Oh, man. Okay. And I wouldn't be true to myself in this channel if I didn't screw everything up like that, right? But that's just the mad scientist in me. So let's go ahead and do this again. Now that I understand, this is my first match playing it like this, okay? I'm so excited because the way that this is set up right now, these are, okay, so this is what I adjusted. I was on 86. Hey, what's going on? Skip is great. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. I was on 0.86, but I bumped it to 0.94 because my swing felt like it was just a little too slow in some spots, right? So bumping your base sensitivity higher than normal of what you would normally play it at can give you more flexibility in your movement when you know how to set the max threshold and the minimum threshold. Hey, what's going on? I can't read your name here. Hang on a second. Masking LOL. Hey. Masking LOL. Here, I gotta put this up on the screen. Masking LOL says, "You're my Gyro idol." Thank you so much for that, man. That really does mean a lot. All the work and the effort that I put into this, to hear feedback like that and people appreciate the work that I'm doing with this, it just means so much. So thank you so much. It does mean a lot to hear that. It's good to have you here in chat, man. This is the first time having you here in chat. So I'm assuming you've already subscribed, so I appreciate the subscription, homie. That's amazing. So, but back to what I was trying to explain is that because I bumped my base sensitivity up, I'm able to control it in terms of how quick it moves with the threshold. So you can get away with a little bit higher sensitivity if you understand how to adjust your thresholds, okay? And it wasn't literally until I came up with this idea of inverse threshold locks several weeks ago that all of this stuff started to come to my understanding, because now I get how to actually use this, especially if you're trying to play like you're playing on aim assist. Oh, awesome, man. Thank you so much for that. That really does mean a lot. Thank you. So this is Masking LOL's first live stream here. So let's make it a good one. Let's see if we can get some crazy clips for him. We can't disappoint. We can't disappoint. We've got to deliver, okay? We've got to deliver, bro. Yeah, so the idea was there ever since I started playing Gyro, but I always discarded it because I didn't understand how to use it. I would try it, but I never went that high. I would always try like 99 minimum, 77 maximum, something like that. So like I always did like a very small spread, and I didn't like the way that it felt. Oh, if I would have pulled my shotgun out, bro, it would have been over. Okay. You see, the way that I was able to even flip that on him, this is going to be crazy tonight because my level of control right now in terms of flippability is the greatest that I've ever had. I've never been able to flip it this clean. Because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to create instant... Oh, see, I should have jumped to the other side of him. I'm trying to create instant lock-on. I did it right, but I stayed in the same place. Okay, so let's try this again. Bro, I'm so excited about how this is going. I just need to calm down. I need to calm down because I want to just keep flipping it so that I can get the movement. But I have to realize that I can't just stay in somebody's face after I've flipped it on them, because it feels good to lock it on like that and see all the numbers come out. But it doesn't feel good when you keep dying after that, right? And that's what's happening to me is like I'm flipping it, getting them down to 1 HP and going, bro, look at all those numbers. And then I die because I stayed there. So once I get it flipped on, I need to just make it a habit to run away and then come back and flip it on them again. So let's see if we can try to do that. Yes, I do. We just did it yesterday. So the next one's going to be next month. So it'll be June the 6th is the next time that I'm playing with viewers. Okay, so let's really, really try to stay alive now. Okay, I'm just gonna end up like getting somebody killing me from behind if I stay right there. Okay. Yeah, sorry, homie. Okay, I got lucky right there because I should have moved out of the way. Okay, but you see how fast I was able to flip that? That's the movement that I have been dreaming of. Bro. So if I can just understand, okay, now it's time to get out of the way. We're going to be doing some crazy stuff tonight. Okay, let's get the supply drop. Where am I going here? You better not land on me. You better not. You better not. Oh. Bro, I got so lucky right there. I got so lucky right there. I whiffed that shotgun shot because I flipped it too fast, right? I got to get used to the speed on this. But it is just incredibly good once you get it right. Plus, I figured out, thanks to this not being fixed right away, I figured out that my drift snapping is cleaner if I go with the traditional gyro modifier button versus the crouch / gyro modifier button, okay? So when you use the crouch gyro modifier button, it's dirty because it includes your slide hold time as a factor in how it chops up your movement, okay? So when you take it off of, so what that does is it makes it more jumpy, okay? So like watch, I'm gonna put it on. I'm gonna see if I can demonstrate this, okay? So where's the jack? Here it is. Okay, so this is where I used to have it bound. So you see how when I'm chopping this up, like I don't know if you can see it or not, but the screen to me looks like it's very choppy, right? Which was my intent when I came up with this technique, okay? But now that the crouch has been broken for so long, I tried it on the regular gyro modifier button, and now it's cleaner. So when I chop it up, it's smoother in the chop, so it's less skippy. And so when I drift snap tonight, my drift snap should be really, really clean because it doesn't have that slide hold time being factored into my choppiness. Yeah, you're gonna see me die a lot unless I just figure something great out, because I always am trying to understand how to do this. And plus my game sense isn't very good. So I get a lot of crazy clips, but then I also screw things up a lot like this. Okay. That guy scared me to death, bro. It depends on what you are trying to go for. So there are times where the choppiness is a benefit, right? So there's times where the choppiness makes it to where, like, let's say this is my target right here, the edit sign. When I chop it up, if it has the slide hold time factored into that chop, sometimes it skips so good, like I can see everything super clear because it's so slow. But the problem with it being that choppy is sometimes if you get the timing wrong, it chops it way too much and then you actually whiff your shot. So it's not that you can't whiff a shot with the cleaner drift snap where it's smoother. It's just you have less of a chance of doing it that way. So the skippiness is beneficial if you're looking for like a really choppy look, if that's the way you want to see it, because that's how I used to want to do it until I started using it like this. So, yeah, so simple edit, I tried it, but I don't want to actually use it permanently because I want to be able to play competitively, right? So it would, if I just use simple edit, I would be teaching myself habits on editing that would slow my real editing down, basically. So I'm not against simple edit. I just don't want to use it for myself because I want to get better at regular editing by continuing to stay on it. Now, if I didn't care about trying to actually make this competitive, then I would use simple edit all the time. Like if my main goal was just to play the game, then I would be done with all the work I'm doing on this already, and I'd just say, oh, okay, we're good here. Because the way I have this set up right now, it's good enough for casual play, right? But I want to make it split-second, decisive, and accurate for competitive, because that's where this is really going to take off, is if this can be proven to be useful in competitive. So that's kind of my goal in everything that I'm doing with this channel, is to try and do this so that Gyro gets to shine with 0% aim assist in competitive. And I had somebody from Gyro Gaming comment on one of my shorts here recently that was completely worried that I'm going to turn everybody into a bunch of aim assist Gyro players. Because apparently there is Gyro available with aim assist, right? I don't care about that. All I was trying to say is that anybody that uses aim assist is cool with me. Because I know that once Gyro actually gets demonstrated to a level of mastery with 0% aim assist, that this will take off further and faster than aim assist ever could. Okay? So everybody that's worried about aim assist, y'all are just worrying about the wrong thing. Because it doesn't have any factor on anything that's happening with this channel. So that's what I wanted to promote with all that, was to say, hey, look, if people play aim assist, let's not be like, oh, you know, people use aim assist, just they want to cheat. Let's be happy with it and show them that aim assist doesn't have to be the only way to play. That's what this channel is for. Oh, that's awesome, man. So you're really, really good then. If you're the top 236 in Unreal, man, that's really, really good. That's really, really good. Like, I hope I could ever do something like that. I hope I can get to the place where I can do that. That was a long time ago. That's okay. Even if it was a long time ago, that's still better than I could have done. So I'm proud of you, homie. That's good. Okay, I don't have any mobility. Okay, I can't farm that rock. Oh, the Zeus season. Okay, okay. Yeah, I remember that. That was fun. Oh, come on, man. Oh. Oh, dang it. See, I just whiffed that shotgun shot. Okay, so right there, what I should have done was I should have drift snapped. I didn't even think about it. Okay. So let's go again. If my swing was slower, I would have nailed it, but I'm trying to get used to having these faster flips because I believe that's what's going to be crucial to me getting the timing right against fast players. The ability to flip fast and then hold it is key or essential if you're playing against people that are fast like that, in my opinion. So let's try this again. We almost got that. We almost got that. Yeah, so basically what this is this is the way that I've accomplished this movement is that it's not that it is actually fast. It's that it's fast in slow spaces, meaning that, or in small spaces. So my overall sense is actually pretty low, okay? But my multiplier with my thresholds set the way that it is what is making it fast. And so what's responsible for that fast flip is the 59. Okay, watch here. I'm gonna do something to show you the difference. Okay, so that was 59, right? If I play on 280 instead of 59, now my flip will be fast, but I just have to flip it harder to get it to go fast. But this part right here has more control, you see? So there's different ways to do this. So if I set my max threshold at 280, right, my initial movement here is more accurate, but if I want to flip it, I could still flip it if I swing it really hard, okay? So I'm going to play this match this way and try it out because it's still the same overall speed. It's 0.94 times 2.3, okay? Oh, dang it. I built the wall in the wrong spot. So now I should be more accurate in close range, okay? In terms of like being able to make sure that my shotgun shot is not going to over skip it. Come on. That guy ran away. So watch, this next fight I get in, I'm on 280 max threshold. Watch the difference. Oh, come on, man. I didn't even give myself a chance to even fight that. I was too slow. So, my point, let's see if I can try it on this in this fight. My point is that when your max threshold is higher, your movement starts off slower and then goes fast. So let's see if I can demonstrate it into the next fight. And then you'll really see the difference when I go to the next match and go back to 59. because it's night and day difference. So it just really depends on how you want to control it, right? It's your choice on how to play it. You could still have all the speed. You just have to flip. Oh. I didn't know he broke into my box, bro. Okay, let's try this again. I'll start the match off at 280 and then I'll change it to 59. Let's get some music going here. Yeah, I just... Like, if I had better game sense, man, it would be game over. I just... For some reason, I'm only genius for 5 minutes, and then those are all the shorts you see. And even some of those are not very genius. I literally have like 4 hours worth of just straight up taking it to the face and doing stupid stuff, and then I've got like 5 minutes of gold clips. So if you add up all the minutes from all the nights that I've ever streamed, it's like probably 2,000 minutes worth of great clips. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Okay, so this is 280 max right now, okay? Same sensitivity, but it's just splitting up my movement different. So I'm getting more slow movement in the front and then fast movement. I have to flip it hard to get the fast movement out of it. Oh! Come on, man. Well, that's what scares me, is that I've been playing this since 2019 and my game sense is still this terrible. It's better than it used to be, but I'm still like, sometimes I'm completely blind to what is actually happening. And then by the time that I realize what's going on, it's too late. Okay, so this is 280, okay? Okay, see, it was too slow for me to control at 280, right? So watch this. This is how you adjust this, okay? If your movement stops short, it's because your max threshold is too high. So now I'm gonna drop it to 270, okay? So these are how you adjust it and figure out where to go, okay? So my movement stopped short right there. So now I adjusted it, and it still feels like it's gonna be a little bit too much, right? So let's drop it to 260. I can tell in my edits that it's too low. Okay, so that feels a little bit better. This could stand to be a little bit lower. Let's try it. Let's try some more. $250. Okay, there we go. So now it feels like I don't have to struggle to hit that edit and then be able to kind of cleanly move to my next spot. So I dropped my max threshold and I was able to achieve looser movement, okay? So this is how you kind of determine what your movement is doing when you set those thresholds up. Is you're telling it, I want it to be loose in the beginning, or I want it to be tight in the beginning. And then you're telling it, I want it to be loose in the end or tight in the end. You're basically clamping or loosening up both sides of your movement when you adjust these. And so that's why I'm trying to do this in a little bit different format than what I normally would do with Into the Gyroverse, is because I tried to make an episode with this, but it's too complex. I couldn't do a traditional episode with it because it's just, there's so much to talk about that you won't understand unless you kind of like are demonstrated and shown what it means. Because you can read the definition of what a max threshold does, but it doesn't actually tell you what it's doing. Like in real life. Oh, I couldn't get out of it. Okay. All right, so I need to drop it a little bit more. It's too tight still. It's too tight. I couldn't flip it right. Okay, so let's do it like that. Okay, hey man, we'll see you. Have a good night, homie. Thanks for stopping in. It's always good to have you, bro. Okay, so now I'm going to drop it more, okay? So now we're at 240. Okay, so that feels a little bit looser and actually feels pretty good. It feels pretty decent. Okay, so let's go with that shotgun. Let's go with that SMG. Let's go like that. Okay. Let's just go with ultimate shockwaves. Yeah. Where's this guy at? Oh, dang it. Okay. That's almost good movement right there. It just needs to be a little bit looser. I'm on to something with this. Yo, 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 yo. What's up, HCT16? Good to see you, man. How you been? All right, here we go. Okay, I'm going to keep it at 240 for a second because I think I just pushed the wrong button. Because I could have had that kill if I would have switched it to my SMG. Let's get some music to get into the groove. All we got to do is feel it. That's what Gyro is all about. It's just feeling it. Bro, I think this might be even better than 59, but let's just try it. You see, if I never try these things, I'm never going to know what these things actually feel like, and then I can't tell you what it's like, right? Because there's no way to know or understand what this does until you do it. It's weird like that. Like, you can explain it to somebody all day, but it's never going to compute. Okay, so it is a little too slow. It's a little too slow. Let's go 230. Let's go 230. See, you're watching live how to adjust your thresholds and what to look for, right? I want you to see like what is actually happening now that I understand what this is doing, okay? So now it's looser. I'm at 230, right? So that edit came out really, really nicely. I was able to just kind of hit the shape properly. So let's see what it does when I go into a fight now. we go. No way! What a gyro clip. 0% aim assist. Let's go. Okay, so you see how I just did that? That was a flip because I was able to flip it hard like that, but I still have slow enough movement. Bro, this is ultimate control right here. Please. I just literally said ultimate control and then somebody just nailed me. You see, this is just how it goes for me, right? But look, I'm on 230 max now and I've got good slow movement, but then if I need it, I can just flip it harder and it will go into a 180. See, this is like what I've been trying to figure out how to do for so long and make it clean, because you can get a dirty version of this and it will work, but it's harder to control long term. Okay, this right here I can tell is just so much cleaner. Like you can just feel it in your hands how clean the movement is. This is the least amount of smoothing and the least amount of tightness that I've ever had on it too. Because you can get away with using less filters when you use your thresholds properly, okay? So the less filters you can use, the better. And it's not that I'm against filters, because there's some gyro players that swear that filters are terrible, right? Filters are good. You just have to know how to use them, right? And then if you know how to use your minimum and maximum thresholds too, it's just even better. It's gravy. Okay, here we go. Where'd this guy go? I just saw him. Oh, I missed the first shot, bro, but oh my gosh. Once I get the hang of how to hold it here, this is going to be crazy. Wow. I don't know if you guys can see the potential of what I'm talking about here with how these thresholds are set, but it's giving me all the speed that I need. See, that's what I'm trying to understand. Because the Japanese pros helped me to understand what's happening a lot when I saw what they were doing with their thresholds, because for the longest time I was like, why are they always playing like at 50 and 75? Because that's really, really flippy, right? But the reason is you need that kind of speed to be able to keep up with faster players. When you flip it like that, you need the speed that 50 to 75 gives you, right? But now that I kind of understand how to adjust all of this, you can actually do this even cleaner. And that's what I've been working on with all of this, is trying to find a cleaner way to move that. Oh, I got one in. I snuck one in. Oh, dang it. That was my cone. If I realized that was my cone, I could have got him. Wow. All right, let's go again. Okay, so these are some things that I'm going to try and look for. Okay, and this is what you can use to try and test your settings, right? Is, can I jump and still place my crosshair where I want it to go? Okay, that's one thing that I need to look for when I'm trying to put this stuff together. Okay, can I jump and still place my crosshair where I want it to go? Okay. Secondly, can I slide and run and still place my crosshair where I want it to go? Those are things that you need to look for when you're trying to set up your thresholds, because like it could feel good like when you're moving slow, but as soon as you apply speed to it, it will just screw all your movement up. Okay. Next thing is can I get out of a box and escape, right? That's another test. So let's look for those things. Okay. Can I jump? Can I slide? And can I get out of a box cleanly at 230 max? Because aim-wise, see, it feels like it's right on the money aim-wise. My aim, like I haven't really whiffed any shots on this. It's just my timing of how I was coming into my plays was wrong. So now I'm going to play this as if I am like just, this is how I always do it, right? And not treat it like it's new, and see how it goes, because this feels really incredible. Oh my gosh. That was just the worst drop. Worst drop. All right, come on. Let's really test this as if this is how I do this every day. Oh my gosh, bro. What a gyro clip. 0% aim assist. Let's go. That's how you drift snap, bro. I just held it cleanly on him and it didn't let go. I'm impressed. I am impressed. Just like the rest. I am impressed. Just like the rest. Okay, let's test this. Oh, okay. So I want it to go a little bit faster. So let's go 220. See, I couldn't get it. That was a good test right there, right? I should have been able to flip it right on him right there, and I couldn't. It was just a little bit too slow. Oh. Oh man, that would have been great. That would have been great. Okay, let's go again. Let's go 220. See, I'm going to keep dropping this until I find a sweet spot. So we took it from one extreme, and this is what you can do to try and get your settings correct, is you take it from one extreme to the other and you find it somewhere in the middle. So you go as slow as you can go and as fast as you can go, and then you just try to bring it together to where it's just comfortable, okay? So I started off the night at 59, and then I went all the way to 280. Now I've whittled it down to 220, and somewhere along the way, we're gonna hit a sweet spot where everything is just crazy. Just watch. This is how I've come up with all the stuff that I've done with this, is because I've just taken it from one extreme to the other and then found something in the middle that's playable. So it's so much like music like that, because that's how I would find sounds on my guitar, on my Helix pedal board. I used to have a Helix. Now I've got a Head Rush. But like, it gives you all of these like sounds you can dial in, and then you have to just kind of sit there and turn these knobs until the numbers start to sound good. And it takes a while to like even figure out what's going to be a good sound until you just hear it. And then once you hear it, you're like, okay, that's what I've been trying to chase. And then you remember, oh, okay, that's how I was able to get that sound last time. So let's try this to get this sound this time. And so it just gives you more ideas and more ideas until you just come up with something incredible. So I'm applying all of that same stuff that I do with music to this, because this has become my new guitar. It's become my new guitar. Oh, I just missed the swing. Okay, so I'm going to go lower. See, if you stop short, it means your max threshold is too high, right? So that's a good test right there too. So now I'm going to go 210. Okay, this is how you figure out how to get your max thresholds. You're watching this live. This is how you figure out your minimum and maximum thresholds. Oh my God, I almost got that clip. That would have been one of the best clips I've ever done. That's how good it is right here at 220. I almost got that. That was crazy. Okay, so let's adjust this down some more. So now we're gonna go 210. Okay. See, how is anybody supposed to figure this stuff out just by reading a little blurb in the description and then reading the Gyro Wikipedia? I mean, there's no way, bro. No way people are reading that and then going, oh yeah, this is how you do it. So fortunately, you guys can watch all of my mistakes now and figure out what not to do. So we're at 210 now. All right. I had to remember what I was doing there. All right, here we go. All right, so let's see where we're at. Let's see if we hit a sweet spot at 210. Okay, so I was able to almost track that. right? That was, like, if I just had a little bit more time, I probably could have hit those. Okay, that was really good placement. I wasn't even trying right there. Oh! Okay. If I would have built something, he's dead. That was really good placement. Let's start this next match off at 210 and see if we can make a difference now. Because I think we just hit a sweet spot here at 210. This one's called Bone Breaker. Let's see if we can change this up a little bit. All right, let's come back to that. Let's come back to that. Yeah, man. I think we're on a sweet spot here because what I want to be able to do is I want to be able to just instantly, like if I'm freaking out, I want to be able to instantly just get it right on their face, right? But then when I'm not doing anything, I want to be able to just slowly be able to move. So I'm trying to find the right balance between, oh, I'm freaking out, let me get this shot, to, okay, I'm chill and I'm just playing chill, right? Because you can get it set up to where it only works good when you're playing freaked out, but then when you're chill, it's just terrible. And vice versa, you can get it set up to work well when you're chill, but then when you freak out, it's just all over the place, right? So you've got to find the right balance between chill and freaking out so that when you freak out, it actually does what you're thinking when you freak out. So let's just see if I'm right here, if 210 is a sweet spot. I'm getting ready for the clip music because I feel like we're about to get some clips. We're about to get some clips. We're about to get some clips. All right, get ready. We're about to do some crazy stuff here. I feel like we hit a sweet spot at 210 max threshold. Let's go. Wow, man, my swings just feel incredible. Okay, I guess we're gonna get a clip with 3 hammers. Bro, what's up with all this loot here? Okay, I need a shotgun. Okay, that was a good find. Oh, I just swung it too hard. What? Okay. I got so lucky right there because I didn't even know where he was at, right? So I'm not going to count that as a clip. I didn't even know where he was at. So I can't tell if my swing is right or not. It felt like it was still too slow. Oh my gosh, look, I got the mythic sentinel. All right, so I'm going to drop it some more. Let's go 200. I got so lucky right there, man. Okay, 200's bad. 200's bad. I gotta change it. $200's bad. I gotta change it somehow. It's just it's too wiggly in the wrong spots. Okay, here we go. Let's go 199. So now, once you get to 200 and below, everything can be fine-tuned by 1 instead of by 10. Oh! Oh, man, I shouldn't have got out of that box. Bro, I should have kept running out. Okay. I should have left that alone. I should have known people were watching that. See, that's another game sense issue, right? If I was just a little bit smarter, I could really do some cool stuff. I could really do some cool stuff, man, if I was smarter. If I could just be a little bit smarter, man. I wish I was smarter, dude. I seriously wish I was smarter. Okay. So I feel like it's still too tight. So I'm gonna go lower. Let's go 198. See, like if you really, really want to fine tune it, you can go 1 at a time. If you're trying to hurry up, you can go 10 at a time, right? But like I'm close to just locking in something that's really, really good. So I'm gonna just go 1 at a time. Oh. I just missed my chance there to get that. Okay, here's the test. No way, bro. I got so lucky right there. It's still too tight. I got so lucky. I can't count that either. That was terrible. I was like trying to use my hands and it worked, right? But it just bad timing. Bad timing. When we get a clip, you'll know it. You'll know it when we get a clip. I don't make everything that I do a clip, despite what some people think. Like, can you imagine if everything I did was a clip? That would be so funny. Let's get a shotgun and some, like, real loot. I've got, like, the worst loot. I don't even know how I got this far in the game with this terrible loot, man. What was I doing this whole time? Come on. Okay. Thank you for the SMG. I greatly appreciate it. Now I must find a shotgun. Okay, might as well. Might as well. Might as well. Don't shoot me. Thank you. Bro, this is like terrible loot. But I've won with much less and much worse. So. Oh, perfect. Come on. Get it. Hurry up. Hurry up. Yes. More gray ARs. Perfect. Yeah. Oh, a green one. Okay. You know it's bad when you get excited about a green weapon. You're like, bro, I just got a green hammer. I got a green hammer. I'm chilling now. Okay, I'll take this over that. Oh, don't kill me. I'm just trying to test my gyro settings, okay? I'm trying to show people how to use max thresholds. Let me get a clip. Let me get a clip. Let me get a clip. I couldn't tell if that was mine or not. I think I scared him with my builds, bro. I'm surprised he didn't rush me. We're probably equally as bad. Let's see. Let's see. We'll find out. Like, I have this window open. Like, he should have came in here and just, like, taken my floor or my stair and nailed me by putting a cone in. But somehow I scared him. He's like, oh, this guy acts like he knows how to build. I better stop. That's what I do sometimes. I just pretend that I know how to build. It's obvious because I really don't know what I'm doing. I just try to make it look like I'm doing something, which is why I die a lot, probably. Oh, there you are. There you are. Show yourself. Reveal yourself. He doesn't know where I'm at. Come on. Come on. Bro, this guy's just gonna... He's gonna make me do it. He's gonna make me do it. Don't make me do it. Okay. He made me do it. Oh! Keep going, keep going. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. Don't worry. You can make it. All right, there we go. Oh. Dang it. Okay, so it's... I need to make it a little bit quicker. I almost got that, but it was a little too wiggly, right? Not wiggly because it was too fast, but wiggly because I had it slow in the wrong places and fast in the wrong places, right? So that's what's deceiving too about gyro settings, right? Is that you can be great on like a lot of your movement and then all of a sudden it reveals itself in a fight like that. Oh, it's too wiggly, right? That's what the problem is. So if you ever experience something like I just did right there, where you're like, you're locked in, everything feels good, and then all of a sudden it just gets out of control, it's because your max threshold isn't set right, okay? Hey, Josh Benji. Don't know if you're in the chat, but thanks for subscribing. We appreciate you, homie. So let's try this at 196 now and see if I have the right swing on it. Because that's one of the hardest things to determine, is if you have the right swing, because you can be perfect in this one tiny area right here, right? So you can have your swing perfect right here, okay? It could literally be like money in this area. But then once you get outside of this zone, it's crazy. But you can't tell that it's crazy until you get into that situation. you see? And that's the part that's so hard to understand about Gyro, is that you get certain things dialed in to where you're just like a scoped demon and you can hit every scoped shot, but then you just completely are terrible in close range. Or vice versa, you could be great in close range, but you can't hit anything long distance. It's because of this thing that's happening here. In this area right here, everything is perfect, and then everything outside of that area is just crazy. And so you got to figure out how to get all of it to be the right shape. Because it's like you're changing the shape of your movement. And so it's not like you're pointing with the straight thing. You're pointing with this thing that's all like bent in a certain shape. And when you start to understand what the shapes are, then it's like, oh, okay, that's what's happening here. Because that's why sometimes when you set it up, it feels pointy. Other times it feels like it's flat. Other times it feels like it's round, right? And it's because you're changing the shape of your movement. And so you kind of have to like decide how I want that movement to be shaped. And then once you decide how you want to shape it, then you got to decide what speed you want that shape to go. So it's like you got to kind of like know what those things are doing so that you can get the movement carved out like a sculpture. It's like you're sculpting this from chaos into something that has order to it. Okay, get a gun, don't die. That's the only rule. That's the only rule. Get a gun, don't die. Oh my gosh, okay, I gotta get out of here. Get out of here, bro. Get a gun, don't die. That worked. What if I just played every fight like that, right? Instead of just running straight into them and getting like less than 30% of my kills. Like I get 30% of my 50-50s. Go take those numbers somewhere. I get 30% of my 50-50s. What kind of stupidity is that, right? I should know by now that the way that I 50-50, I'm only going to get 30%, so why do I make it my number one play? My number one play in my brain is like, oh, you can shoot, you can do it, I know you can get it, and then I die. All right, so I have to stop with all of that nonsense, and let's just do some gyro magic tonight. Because I feel gyro magic coming on. We are about to see some crazy stuff, right? It's about to happen. We're about to dial in this magic max threshold, and it's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. Oh, I should have waited. I should have waited. Okay, so we didn't die. We're still alive. So we're gonna get shielded up. And we're gonna get gyroed up. We're gonna get gyro jacked up. Okay, here we go. Gyro magic. Now let's stay with the blue combat. Stay with the blue combat. Ooh, I liked how I was able to flip that like that. That was pretty good. I was able to just kind of do a little quarter turn in the middle of my ramp placement right there. That was really clean. I don't think I've ever had anything like that happen that clean before. Okay, here we go. Let's go like this. Let's go like this. Let's go like that. Okay, now we're ready to get into a fight. So we're going to try 196. $196 max threshold. Okay, does it nail? Does it nail? Every time I unscope, he gets in my view. It's like the wrong sequence right there. Dang it, I almost did that. Okay. I think 196 is pretty good. I was able to hit all of those shots. I just made the wrong play. Like I should have got out of being in such a bad angle, right? So I need to kind of like recognize, oh, you're in a bad angle. Quit trying to make your shot again from the same bad angle. That was a bad angle to try and finish that. Like I could have got out of that situation and then came back into it, right? I didn't have to just stay right there. Okay, here we go. Oh, perfect, perfect. Oh, it's only 10. I got excited for nothing. I thought it was 100. What? Okay. That was poor playmaking right there. Come on, man. I think it needs to go lower. It feels like it's just borderline what I want. Let's go further. Let's go 195. Like it's just feeling just a little slightly sluggish than what I want to feel. Okay, let's get the supply drop. Don't kill me. No, it's mine. Okay, see, it's mine. Okay, let's get a hunting rifle clip. Hunting rifle clip. Okay, we're gonna get one right here. Oh, that would have been crazy if I hit that. If there was something there. Where's this guy even at? Let's get a hunting rifle clip. Hunting rifle clip. Okay. That feels pretty clean. That drag on that. Okay. And that's just because I went down by 1 on my max threshold. You see, you'll find little sweet spots like that for different kinds of movement that you'll go, oh, okay, that's actually pretty good. And then you'll remember that for later. Okay, I don't have an angle on that. I don't have an angle on it. Bro, how long did I have my roof not covered right there? Okay, let's go for it. Let's go for it. Oh, man. Okay. So that was, again, it would have been a good play if I could have controlled it, but it turned into a bad play because I kept trying to do it again and again. So let's drop it some more. Let's drop it some more. It was still too much. I had the initial right movement, but then it got crazy and I couldn't control it, right? And so it's taken me 4 years to understand this is how you find this number. Because the way I would try to find it before was I would go into a range and I would go, okay, my movement looks like it's pretty clean right here. Let's use this, right? But you get into a match and it doesn't translate. And that's what gyro players everywhere have been experiencing with this game, okay? And the culprit is your thresholds. Once you master and understand where to put your thresholds, you can define the shape of your movement. And that is what has been missing from how to do this for Fortnite, right? I don't know about any other games, but for Fortnite, you can go to the range and you can get your settings perfect. Set your thresholds up and it's like all your movement just lines up perfectly, and then you go into a match and then it doesn't mean a single thing. Everything you just did has no translation to the game. And so that's where a lot of people just put this down and said, oh, well, I guess this is not good, right? But now that I understand how to adjust these, right, we're about to find some sweet spots here that are going to go crazy. Like right now, let's see if I can just pretend like I'm freaking out. See, like I'm pretending like I'm freaking out and I could still hit those shots. They're standing still, obviously, right? But that's one thing I look for is when I flip it, can I still nail my shot? And where you find the inconsistencies is all those points in between. So you might get the flip right, but then you're missing other movement. And you won't know that until you get into an actual game and just get destroyed, right? Like I do. So maybe I could save you guys some time, right? That's my goal. If I can save people time and speed up their process of discovery, it's so much fun when you get it right. It's so much fun. It's the best way to play, honestly. No aim assist, all of it. It's the best way to play. You see, and that's what's been missing is somebody demonstrating how fun it can be to play with no aim assist, right? Everybody's expecting people to want to play gyro because they watched a video clip of somebody doing something and you can't even see their face. You just see the movement and you're like, bro, that's a good clip, but I can do that with aim assist. You see? We have to show people that we're having so much fun with it more than aim assist for it to make sense. Oh, that was a perfect flip. Okay. That was crazy. I got that, but I stayed still too long. See, I was saying that when I was on 59, right? That's the movement I've been looking for here. Let's try it again. Oh, I hit him. I hit him. Oh, dang it. I didn't place it right. Okay. I did not place it correctly. Okay, here we go. Where are these people at? I know there's people here. I know there's people here. Come on, you can't fool me, man. You can't fool me. Well, I guess you did. There's nobody here. Okay. It would help if I went inland instead of on the edge of the map. Hunting rifle clip right here. Hunting rifle clip. Hunting rifle clip. Watch, it's gonna happen. Hunting rifle clip, 0% aim assist. Dang it! I almost got the right movement there. Okay. Let's go next match as if I actually am on the right settings now, because this feels pretty good right here. I liked how I was able to play that box fight like that and get the small movement right. I should have backed up even further instead of trying to stay in that box. So let's do some crazy stuff now. Enough experimenting. Let's play crazy. See, look, look. Okay, I think I know what this needs. Let's go like this. I'm gonna go 7.6. I feel like if I have a little bit more drift, it will finish the rest of the movement that sometimes I miss. And see, sometimes you can get close, actually all the time, I would say. You will never get it completely perfect, but drift snapping is the glue that will hold your settings together. So whatever movement you're missing, you can make up for it with your trackball. And when you spam that button, it's basically telling the gyro, I want it to go just a little bit more before I stop. And you could still move your stick and cancel out of it. But the competing input is what makes it feel so much like aim assist. So I think I had my trackball set just a little too slow, because my movement is slower than 59 max right now, so I can make it go faster on the trackball and not let it punish me. Okay, this is bad. I got nothing. Oh, dang it. I just put the ramp on the wrong side of me. Okay. I like how my movement feels right now. This feels really nimble. It feels really nimble. Jack be nimble. Jack be quick. Jack jump over the candlestick. Yeah. Look at that. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Oh, almost hit that. Oh. Okay. See, this is a good test right here. I got lucky that I got that kill, right? But that showed me that it's still not the right swing. It's almost right. It's just a little bit too tight. Okay, that was really good. That was really good. But it's still too tight. Okay, so let's go 193. Oh, if I would have pulled my shotgun out. Okay. All right, let's go to the next match again. That actually felt like a really good blend because I flipped it, got it right on his face, but I just held the SMG a little bit too long. I had time to switch to the shotgun and finish that, but my brain didn't let go in time. We're so close, man. Wow. Gyro magic. That's what's about to happen right here. 193 feels like a sweet spot. See, and you'll remember these numbers when you go through them, and you'll go, oh, here's a sweet spot, and then you just kind of decide which sweet spot you want to play at, right? Because you'll find multiple spots that are playable. One will feel thicker, one will feel thinner. It just all depends on how you want to feel it. Yeah, man. That feels incredibly accurate. Like I'm not even trying and I can just line it up. He's staying still, kind of, but I mean, I can feel it in my hands that it feels easier to line up. I feel it in my hands. Oh. No. Get in here, bro. What a clutch. What? Dang it. What a stupid weapon to get. Oh. It didn't give me any mats. I should have tried to farm. I was so stunned that I didn't get mats that I just kept jumping. I didn't think of it till after I died, but I should have just kept farming. I could have clutched that. That would have been a great gyro clip because I could have no-scoped it and clutched out of it. I know I could have. I just didn't think to farm. Plus, that guy's aim must have been bad because I was running away and he should have been able to nail me, but it took him a long time to line that up. So I could have killed that guy. I just made the wrong play right there by jumping. Oh! Oh! Oh, dang it. I almost did that. Okay. We're so close to the movement that I want here, man. Wow. Here we go. All right, let's just pretend that this is it. Let's just pretend. We're gonna pretend this is how it always goes right here. This is normal. This is how I do it. We're gonna pretend that it's normal. Where you at, homie? What a gyro clip. 0% aim assist. Let's go. Gyro magic. Wow. I didn't even mean to do that, bro. That worked out. It worked out. It shouldn't have, but it did. All right, here we go. What? That was perfectly placed. I didn't even mean to do that either. Oh, that's a... I don't want that gun. Okay, get over here. Get over here, man. I almost got it on his head. Okay. All right, let's go again. Let's go again. We're about to do some crazy stuff. I'm going to drop it one more. I'm going to drop it one more. It's like right on the edge of just being absolute money. And you see, understanding how to get to that point. Right, so let's recap, okay? Your minimum threshold, okay? At 750, so here is your movement. That's the starting point, is that ball at the front, right? I'm telling it at 750 degrees per second. Everything before that point, all of that stuff before that, I want it to lock it and make it tight, okay? So that means that pretty much all my movement is going to be locked, because at 750 degrees per second, that's a very hard flip. That's like really fast, okay? And then I'm telling it at 192 degrees per second that I want all of the 0.94 times 2.3. 0.94 times 2.3. Okay. Let's see. It's too small. I put that on there, but it's too small. So at 192 degrees per second, I want the 0.94, my base sensitivity, times 2.3 to be fully active. So that's what's happening on the inversion, is that I'm making it tight, but I'm still getting all the speed from the max threshold. So I don't understand why it works like that, but that's how it works, okay? So now I'm at 192. Let's see. Man, this feels really controllable right here. Let's see if I'm right. But it's got like the right kind of wiggle. I've never felt it like this before. Oh my gosh. It feels like I can just like... This is just hip fire. It feels like I can just barely glaze it on them, and it doesn't... I wish I knew how to describe the feeling. It feels like I can just gloss over them without going too hard. Like it's a soft movement instead of a hard movement. That's the best way I know how to describe it. It feels soft. Okay, we're about to go crazy, man. We're about to go crazy. Oh my gosh! 0% aim assist. Let's go. That's the power of gyro. Gyro magic. Oh man, I left the music going, man. It screwed me up. Man, I was trying to get a good clip out of that and it screwed me up. Okay. Bro. That was almost like perfect right there. I was trying to get all of it. You don't get what you don't try for. If you want crazy clips, you gotta play crazy. Like, whoever got a crazy clip and didn't play crazy. Okay, here we go. All right. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Let's try it. Let's try it. Oh! I almost got that. Okay, I think I need to make my edits a little bit cleaner, because it's a little too soft, and so I'm whiffing some of my edits. So let me fix that. So that's another thing too, is that when you change this, you might have to adjust your edit speed, because it'll feel soft and hard depending on how you have it set up, and this felt just a little bit too soft. Okay. Okay, so at 6. Okay, that's perfect. Oh my gosh. I can like really flip this. Wow. That's like aim assist on my edits right there. That's what that feels like. I need a shotgun, man. That's like when you try to slam dunk it and then somebody blocks it and it goes to the other person's basket. That's what that felt like right there. I know you're over here. I saw your footsteps. I saw your feet steps. Oh, my chat may be bugged. Okay, no, I can't. I've been waiting for people to say something for the longest time, man. Hang on a second. Wow, I don't know how I missed any of that. That makes me mad, man. Sorry I missed you guys in the chat. Okay. Okay, so let me try to catch up. Wow, I missed a lot. Okay, so welcome to the stream, Ad Wackham. First time having you here in chat, man. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm So Tough Femboy. Welcome. Hello. You made it. Diamond, what's up, man? Thank you so much for Discording me because I had no idea that my chat was blowing up. Man, I missed all of that. I missed all of it. Oh, come on. What? I had no mats. Bro. Yeah, man. I completely... I don't understand why YouTube does that to me sometimes. It's like I have to look at it in two different places in order to find it. So I've got my stream on my phone, and then I've got my actual eCam. It's like my OBS, but on Mac, right? That I can see the chat there too, and sometimes it doesn't update. That's crazy. So I'm sorry to all those that were in the chat that I missed, man. All right, so let's drop this more. It's still not right. But yeah, we're having so much fun tonight, exploring max thresholds. Oh, I missed that. Hey, Noctis Jr. Hey, I understand completely, bro. I understand why you would want to quit Gyro, right? So if there's any questions or anything that you have that I can do to help you, let me know. But I understand completely why. Because I feel like that sometimes too, right? As I'm trying to figure this stuff out, I feel like, man, why am I doing this? You know, why am I trying to figure it out? But I feel like that if I can get it figured out, right, it's better than nothing, right? The alternative is we just completely discard Gyro and just never look at it again, right? But what if there can be something that can be done that will help the majority of people actually understand it? That's why I do this. Because the opportunity to actually make something really good from this is here. It just has to be mapped out. And so I completely understand somebody wanting to quit, because without any instructions and without any frame of reference as to what is actually happening when you're adjusting things, it's completely understandable why somebody would look at this and go, no, I don't want to do it anymore. So I hope there's something I can do to help, though. So if you're still there or you watch this later, homie, sorry I missed you. I was completely zoned in, and then my chat wasn't even updated in the place I normally look at it until Diamond told me about it, so I'm sorry about that, man. It will never happen again, I promise. We need to get some diamond luck. Diamond is in the house. Now we've got that diamond luck, bro. I feel it. Diamond luck. Diamond luck. Yeah, no, I literally would have gone the whole night and not even, I would have just been, bro, I guess nobody wants to chat tonight. Because I've had that happen before, you know, where I just gone a whole night where nothing was being said except for me talking, you know. So I would have never known. So thanks for letting me know, man. I appreciate it. That's why y'all are my moderators. You watch out for me. Bro, the bloom on that was terrible. Okay, I need to change it. It's not good right here. Let's get it changed. Oh, it's all good, man. I know you got stuff going on. I know you never leave me. Oh, it's all good, man. You never have to apologize for not watching my streams, homie. Anytime you can make it's always good, homie. You've been with me since the beginning, so. need to get mats. I need to get mats. I know, man. See? And then we're going to be saying that when it's 10,000. Then we're going to be saying that when it's 100,000. Then we're going to be saying that when it's 1,000,000. I'm just telling you. That day's coming. I don't know when, but it's coming. You know, I'm not ready for those numbers yet, right? That's why it's not there. But when I'm ready for it, it'll happen. You see? And we'll go, remember when? Remember when? Remember when? That's what's going to happen, man. We're going to be like, remember the days when there was only like 100? Like, we were, I don't know if you remember that stream where I got to 100. And we were all happy about that. Hey, what's going on, Velocity Rapture? Good to see you, man. So, yes, the settings are everything exact except for my max threshold, okay? So what I'm trying to demonstrate is what happens when you try to change your thresholds. So in the beginning, I was at 59, so it's really flippy at 59, which is good if you want to have that play style, right? So what I'm doing is I'm exploring what happens when you adjust your max threshold properly and you get the proper amount of movement out of it. Because what happens when you have a low threshold is everything is more pointy with your movement. And then when you have a higher threshold, everything becomes more round or more flat with your movement, okay? It's never completely flat, it's just a little bit round, right? And so at where I'm at right now, I would say it's more round, okay? My movement feels more round, so I've got, in the beginning, my movement is slow, but if I really need it, I can flip it and do a 180. So that's what happens when you set your thresholds up properly, is it gives you the right amount of accuracy in slowness. And then when you really want more speed, you can flip it and do a 180, just like you had flick stick. Just like if you had flick stick on, okay? So it's kind of a way to get flick stick without playing flick stick, if you put it like that, okay? Because now I can have slow movement right here, and then if I really want to do a 180, I can just flip it. That's the kind of movement I'm trying to get, because I want to be really accurate and really precise in all ranges of movement and not be locked into playing fast all the time. Because I feel like at 59, I'm locked into playing fast. It's really good, but like I have to play fast the whole match and I don't want to. I want to be able to chill, and then when it's time, I can flip it. So hopefully that answers your question. Oh, okay. It's a little bit too slow. I need to go a little bit faster. I need to go a little bit faster. So let's change that real quick. So if you stop short on your movement, you have to lower your minimum threshold, okay? If you want it to feel tighter, then you raise it. So what I'm doing by lowering it is I'm giving me a little bit more swing. So the reason why I died right there is because I stopped short in my movement by accident. Oh, I was like, why am I glitching? It's because my ping just got screwed. Well, maybe I can win this match by just W keying everybody because everybody's screwed up. Oh, well, I thought I'd take advantage of that, but it didn't work. He had a shotgun. I need to find loot. It's not even playable like this. I just have to get lucky. Let's find some loot. Oh, I'm at my old builds here. Bro. Let's see if I can just win by getting lucky. I've never won like that before, so let's try it. What a crazy way to win. What a crazy way to win. Bro, how many times do I have to farm this rock? Excuse me. See, everybody's hiding because the ping is so bad. Oh, I gotta come back down this way, so I might as well stay right here. What? What? I couldn't. I tried to shoot and it wouldn't let me shoot. I literally was pulling the trigger and it would not shoot. This guy's gonna win for free, basically. Watch. All right, here we go. Okay, this feels really good. Okay. Yeah. All right, here we go. Best match of the night coming right up. Let's go. It's the 0% aim assist gang. Okay, here we go. We're gonna go crazy. Watch. We're gonna go crazy. Where's this chest at? Oh, it's right there. I was like, where's the super chest? Oh my god! That was clutch, man. I should have died right there because I didn't move right. Oh! If I would have moved! Bro. Oh! Man, left side peek. Don't do that. What? Okay, somebody already got all the good stuff out of here. Okay, except for the shotgun. That was still good. Oh, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. I don't know if you heard what I was saying earlier, but I was just telling you that, you know, I understand why you want to quit Gyro, homie. So, you know, it's a frustrating thing to do. And sorry I missed you. I didn't see the chat until HDT16 told me something about it because my YouTube chat wasn't updating properly. Really? That guy died right as he dropped to give me loot. Thank you. Oh, dang it. I got confused with the the no sound on the shotgun. Hey, what's going on? I'm so tough, femboy. Sorry, I missed you earlier. My chat was bugged, and I didn't know that anybody was in it for a while. Like, it didn't update and let me know that anything new came in. So I'm very sorry about that. Thank you for coming. Thank you for joining us. It's good to have you, man. Let's get some music going up in here. It's that time where we just chill. Try to get our gyro settings lined up correctly as we explore minimum and maximum thresholds. Well, let me explain something to you, homie, and I'm sorry if I lose you as a subscriber, but that's not this kind of stream. We're not that kind of stream, homie. I'm not that kind of guy. All right, let's go. Let's go. Yeah, let's do this. Come on. Let's check these settings. Let's see if we got it even better. Hey, HCT16, you know what to do, homie. You know what to do, homie. We don't play that here. I'm so tough, femboy. See you later, homie. Yeah. No, I'll let you know, but basically just get ready. Anytime that you see somebody coming in here with like sexual stuff or whatever, see you later. That's not the kind of stream we are here. We're trying to do gyro with Fortnite, not talk about how much whipped cream I've got. I mean, come on, homie. This is a Fortnite channel. This is not the sex channel. If you want that, go someplace else. That's not where you get it. You don't get that here, okay? Message received. Oh, dang it. That's going to be a clip right there, probably. I'll find out tomorrow, but that's going to be a funny clip. I mean, come on. Okay, that was good. Oh, what a gyro clip. 0% aim assist. Let's go. That all happened because I just adjusted my max threshold. To what did I adjust it to? It was 188. Now it's 187, I think. Yeah. It's 187. My max, maybe that's the killer max threshold. Let's see. Let's see if I'm right. Wouldn't that be funny if 187 becomes the most popular max threshold? Bro, that was crazy good movement. Crazy good movement. All right, let's cue up the good music. Let's cue up the good music. about to do some crazy stuff. We're at 187 on the max threshold. And let me just tell you, we're about to straight up destroy some people. Let's go. What the heck? Oh, come on. I just walked straight into it, man. I almost got that. That was really good movement, man. All right, let's go again. 187 feels like it's money. Let's just see. Let's try it again. So excited. I'm so excited. Everything is working better than I expected it to, so let's go. I'm so excited. I just can't hide it. I don't want to lose control, but I think I want to. Come on. Yeah, man. I can just slow swing this. This is going to be crazy. All right, best match of the night coming up right here. We're almost there. We're almost there. Understanding minimum and maximum thresholds has been the theme of the night. Experimenting and dropping it by 10 and then now by 1. We are getting cleaner and cleaner movement with more and more flippability, but still maintaining accuracy. Which is the goal. Accuracy, I couldn't say it. I was like, accuracy and speed together again. final destination, victory. Okay, so we need to get shield. Shield would be nice. Shield would be nice. Shield would be nice. Okay, here we go. Let's see if 187 is money. I'm gonna go full speed. I'm not even gonna blink. I'm just gonna move like this is what I do all the time. Oh, okay. So it needs to be lower. 187 is too tight still. It's too tight. That was a good test, though. Good test. Here, let's also calibrate the gyro while I change that. .186. We're gonna hit a crazy sweet spot here in just a minute, if we haven't hit it already at 186. Wow. Okay. This might be probably, I don't know. We'll find out if this is going to be good or not. I can't tell, but it feels probably the best that I've ever felt it, but I won't know for sure until I get into a fight. Oh! Okay. If I would have built right after I hit that shotgun shot, but I hit that with no problem, so that was good. That's a good sign. Oh my gosh, what a clutch. What a clutch. Oh, why didn't you build something, you dummy? I was just so focused on trying to get the loot that I didn't build. Okay, that was my mistake. Let's go again. All right, let's go. Best match of the night. We've got the best match of the night coming up. So what I want to do is I want just instant point ability. That's what I'm looking for. Instant point. Wow, man. Do you see? I hope that I'm right. Let's go. That's crazy nimbleness right there. Let's see if it does anything weird. I didn't get to test it real good at the last match because I just made the most terrible play. Oh. How did he get the gun? Bro, how am I still alive? How am I still alive? What a clutch. Okay, this guy has an AR. I got nothing. Got nothing. Okay, my best play is make it right here. Make it, make it, make it. What a clutch. Better shotgun. Big pot. Look at that. We're going to win this match. We're going to win this match. Oh, come on, man. Bro. That was just a flesh wound. That was just a flesh wound. Okay, let's go full speed, full speed, full speed. Let's test it. Crazy clip right here. Crazy clip. Oh, what? Bro, that freaked me out, bro. I wasn't expecting them to be right there. I don't know why that guy let me get away. Okay. All right, so I don't like it at 186. I can tell. I don't like it. Let's go 185. That was a good test for me to be able to go, okay, yeah, this is a little bit too... It's just a little bit too much. I wish I knew how to explain it. Oh my god! 0% aim assist. Let's go. That's the power of Gyro. Incredible. That's the best clip of the night right there. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. All right, we go. That's the first time I've been able to do a play like that cleanly. That's how the pros always get me, is they always take my momentum and then nail me in the face for doing it. And that's the first time like I've been able to do that without really screwing it up. Like I did that perfectly. I've never done it that clean before. Oh, this guy jumped away. Okay. Dang it. I didn't get enough of bounce on it. Oh my god! What a gyro clip! 0% aim assist. Let's go! That's the power of gyro right there. I just changed my max threshold to 185, and that's what happened. Incredible stuff, man. Wow. That was incredible, man. Incredible. Okay. Let's go to zone. Okay, that was good. Man, I feel like I'm so nimble right now. I've never had movement like this. Oh, why did I edit that like that. Man, I didn't realize that he was right there. I should have waited just a little bit longer till I knew where he was at. Oh, come on, man. I was moving too fast. All right, let's go again. Let's go again. That was fun. All right, get ready. Last match of the night. Let's do some crazy stuff here. I think we found some good movement here at 185. Let's go. Okay. Here we go. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. We're going to get some good clips right now. Let's go. I just hit him for just not enough. Come on, man. I had a gold pistol. I should have used that probably instead. Nope. Not the right movement I needed there. big pot. It's finally a big pot. Oh. Okay. So, that was a good test right there to show me that it needs to be even lower. So that's good. That's good information. Let's go lower. Let's go 184. It was just a little too sluggish to try and make that move. We're just going to go one at a time until we find this sweet spot. I said it was the last match, and here I am going 5 million more. It's because I'm chasing movement, okay? I'm chasing movement. That's what I'm doing. It's time to fly. Let's go. Oh, this is bad to the bone right here, bro. What a jam to probably what is going to be the best match of the night. Come on. It's time to fly. Yeah, exactly. I knew you'd like it. I knew you'd like it. Oh, come on. I don't need a second shotgun, bro. I need a gun. Alright, where's this fool? Where's this fool? There you are. Oh my gosh. What a gyro clip. 0% aim assist. Let's go. What a great clip, man. Let's go. Oh, somebody is right here. Trying to sneaky deek. Oh! Dang it. Okay. So it needs to be lower. It needs to be lower. It was just a little too sluggish right there. See, that was a good test. Good test. $183. Oh, come on. Oh, okay. So it's just a little bit too much still. It's a little too sluggish. Let's fix it. $182. My edits are okay. Yeah. Bro. All right, let's go again. Ooh. He almost got it. He almost got it. That's the movement I need to try and copy right there, man. That's great movement. Good job, Anonymous. I like your jersey. I am music. Okay, this actually might be something here because I was able to track that all the way through. That was crazy good. All right, let's go. Where'd this guy go? Where did he go? I just heard him. Oh, what a pre-fire, man. Oh. I should have backed up, bro. I had that guy. Oh my gosh, that was actually really good. That would have been crazy if I could have got out of that. I know I'm playing crazy, but I'm trying to really push this as hard as I can go so I can get the right flip. Oh. Oh my gosh. Okay. So it's still not right. Let's keep going down. It's just a little bit too wiggly. It's not fast enough. Let's keep going down. 181. We will find a sweet spot. All right, here we go. Next match is the best match. Okay, see, that's what I need to be copying right there. Okay, I'm literally gonna try to do what this guy just did here. Let's see if I can do this. It needs to be that clean and that quick. That's what I'm missing right there, is that clean speed, and it's not that he's moving fast, he's just moving precise, right? Okay, so I need to raise the edit speed. Let's go. 08. Okay. I think we're about to do some crazy stuff right here, bro. That was crazy good, man. What the heck? I'm about to go nuts. Let's go nuts. Let's go crazy. Let's go crazy. Everything I touch is gonna go perfect. What? Okay, it's not right. It's still too wiggly. Oh, what a gyro clip. That's how you do an ADS gyro sweep. That was perfect, man. He could not get away from it. He could not get away. Wow. He was so surprised, like he literally thought he had me. He came in there so confident, and he ended up getting destroyed with the 0% aim assist. Okay, let's go lower. Okay, so let's go back to 6. Oh my God! What a gyro clip! 0% aim assist. Let's go! It's time to fly. That's what that sound means. It's time to fly. I've never moved like that before. That was incredible. It's all because my max threshold is now at 180. That's what that was responsible for that movement. Everything else is the same as the settings in the description. I'm just adjusting my max threshold now that I know how to use it. And I'm chasing the movement that I've been dreaming about all this time. It's almost here. It's almost here. Yeah, if you guys just missed that clip, you're gonna need to watch that. That was kind of crazy. Even just to be able to tag that. Oh my gosh, look at this. I need to get shield. No! I didn't flip it fast enough. Oh my gosh. That was almost perfect. That was almost perfect. I was pushing everything to the max right there, and I was able to pull it off. Okay. So what I need to do now is I need to find a way to get it to stop. It was stopping short, but not because of my max threshold. It was stopping short because of something else, and I gotta figure out what it was. It almost... Maybe that's because I didn't swing it. I'm gonna try swinging it next time. Oh! Okay, let's go again. I'm on to something here, man. I got some really good clips in the last 45 minutes. That's crazy. Crazy good. Alright, last match. We're not going to take it to the face anymore. We're going to get this movement perfected and mastered. Right here. Right now. I went the wrong way. It needs to go the other way. I need to be at 6.5. I think that's what's going to get me the rest of the movement that I want. Because it's just a little bit of tiny movement that I'm missing. It's just a little bit of tiny movement that I'm missing. It's just a little bit of tiny movement that I'm missing. Come on. Let's go. We're about to do some great stuff here. Great stuff. All right, last match, best match. I think the rest of the movement gets cleaned up in drift snapping. Let's see if I'm right. I hope I'm right, man. I've been wrong so many times. I've been wrong so many times. But this feels incredible. So I just bumped my trackball decay to go a little bit faster from 7.6 to 6.5, and it just felt like when I was testing that in the lobby that I was tracking at will. Oh, I almost clutched it. I almost clutched it. Okay, here we go. That would have been crazy. I would have lost my mind if I got that. That would literally have been a testament to getting everything ironed out like this. What? I was in a weird angle, and so I thought I could get my wall or my ceiling up or roof, and I couldn't get the right angle. Okay, I have to go one more time. I have to go one more time. I still hit that shot. I hit that shot on the pre-fire, which is incredible. Here we go. You know what time it is. It's that time to make the power of Gyro shine. All right, we go. Let's do it. Oh my gosh, it's just gliding. It's literally just gliding. I have to be right. I have to be right. Why isn't it jumping? What the heck? It wasn't jumping. Oh man, I hit him in the head. I might have to go again. I don't understand why it wouldn't jump off the bus. That was a weird glitch right there. Oh! Okay. Man, that was almost perfect right there. What's going on here? This match must be glitched. All right, we're going to have to go one more. That's why everything was weird. All right. Let's go 6.6. We'll try 179. I'm chasing this movement and I've almost got it. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, what a gyro clip! No way! I wasn't even trying to get that and it happened. That was incredible, bro. I just changed my max threshold to 179. And that's the reason why that happened. That's crazy. We're just going down one by one on the max threshold until I can get the right sweet spot for my movement. This is crazy good stuff, man. No way! No way! 0% aim assist. Let's go. That's the power of gyro. Incredible, man. These are the best clips of the night. Wow. What? Oh, I don't understand how I don't know what weapon I had right there. I had my shotgun out. I thought I had my SMG out. That's what the problem was. Man, if I had my SMG out, he would have been dead. I got confused as to which weapon I was using. Plus, you can't hear the shotgun sound, so I couldn't hear anything coming. I wish they would fix these glitches, man. Man. Bro. Oh, come on, man. I should have tried to go the other way. I think I might have to go one more time. If I die right away here. Alright, let's go one more time. One more time. Here we go. Let's get the gyro train rolling on the last match of the night. Let's see if we got it right. Let's go. Cue it up. Yeah. That's what we're doing. Keeping it rolling. Keeping the tape rolling. Such great clips tonight, man. Such great clips. Here we go. Okay, so it feels just a little sluggish on the edits. Let's see if we can fix that. Let's go 4. Okay, that's what I need. That's what I need right there. Okay, come on. All right, last match, best match. Let's go crazy. Oh, come on, man. Why did I try to do that? I was trying to get a great clip, that's why. You dummy. That would have been a great clip if I could have got it. If I could have got it. Okay, let's do this. That would have been crazy if I hit that. Oh, I got third party, man. Come on. It doesn't work, man, like I want it to. When I go into a match, I want to make my plays. Bro, all right, let's go one more time. One more time. I'm just coming at it like way too hardcore. That's the problem. All right, but this one has to be the last one. I have to stop. I have to stop after this one. Yeah, it's better at 179. Okay. So we're good here. All right, here we go. Last match of the night, then I have to really, really go to bed. We're trying to find that sweet spot on max thresholds now that I really understand how to adjust it now better than ever. Bro, can you just let me land first? Is that okay? Is it okay if I land first? They're like sitting there going right as soon as I even drop, man. Come on. I'm gonna shoot him with my SMG. See? Look, I can't even drop. You're gonna get worked, son, by the power gyro. Oh, dang it. I almost did it. I almost did it. Okay. Okay, let's go 6.7. No. Dang it. Oh. Bro, okay, so I gotta go again. I gotta go one more time. I'm dying too fast, man. I'm dying too fast. Okay. So, if I had to guess here at what's going to make it better, let's go 760. I'm going to go 760 right here. Let's see if that's stiff. It needs just a little bit of stiffness to it. Yeah, this is the one right here, bro. I think we did all of what we did tonight for this match right here, bro. It's time to get unchained. HDT 16's favorite song right here. Let's go. That's where this chest is at. I was looking for everywhere for this chest, man. All right, what a clutch, man. What a clutch. Here we go. Best match of the night. No way. 0% aim assist. Let's go. That's the power of Gyro. Incredible stuff, man. That's what happens when your max threshold gets unchained. Let's go. See, I changed my max threshold and I raised my minimum threshold. So I lowered my max threshold, raised my minimum threshold to stiffen it up just a little bit. And that was the result right there, bro. That was the perfect swing. It literally was the perfect swing. Oh, come on, man. How did I run out of mats? I don't understand. I don't remember like using that many. Oh. How many times tonight have I gone, oh. Bro, it's just like that. I might have to go again. I'm so... Okay, one more time. I'm so close to getting this movement right, bro. So many good clips. You got me. You got me. You got me. That's the kind of movement that I need to be going for. I'm going to really try to do that this match. I'm going to really try to move just like this guy Xerox here. That's the kind of movement I need to be going for. I'm going to try to copy what he just did there. I'm going to copy you, Xerox. It needs to be whoosh, boom, whoosh, boom, whoosh, boom. Come on. I am Diamond 2, I think. Boom, boom. That's the tempo and that's the beat that I need to keep with my edits and my shots. Boom, 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 boom. So I need to try to copy that. Boom, boom. Oh my gosh, what a gyro clip. 0% aim assist. Let's go. Did you see all those 29s? That was crazy. Wow, man. Stay lit. Stay lit. No, I'm going to keep it with this because I can still at least hear the shotgun sound. I don't like the way the combat works when I can't hear the sound. Okay. Boom. That's the tempo I need to keep. Okay, so it needs to be... I need to keep that tempo. Okay, this shotgun doesn't pull out fast enough. Oh, dang it. It's just a little too slow on the edits. That's what the problem is. It's just a tad too slow on the edits. I need to fix that. Everything else feels like it's perfect. I just need to fix my edits. All right. If I die right away, then I gotta stop. I can't. I gotta go to bed. I gotta fix these edits, though, real quick. Don't kill me. Let's go O2. Dang it, man. All right, well, We had fun tonight. I got a lot of good clips. So we'll finish this beat tomorrow. This is the speed that I need to keep with my edits. So tomorrow, get ready because we're about to try and match the tempo of the pros, okay? All right, love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.